So let me check the data for today. I don't think so it won't work right here. So 8:30 we already had the news like unemployment claims. So I don't wanna trade the Express account, so I just end up closing it. So I'm only going to trade the eval, just one contract. That's it. So what's going on in daily? So what's going on in daily time frame? I just going to delete all those things. Okay. So um, so we got a really nice push inside the breaker. As soon as price reach this breaker, in weekly it would be so clear. So it started to reverse the direction. So I expect the draw would be this, but unfortunately there was one fair value gap. Not there was, there is one fair value gap in H4. It's holding and pushing the price lower, and price drop all the way down and swept this liquidity and fill this gap completely. So let me move on to, it's a nice sweep. Yeah, let me move on to high time frame. So what's going on here? So this is what you're seeing here. So price drop down, swept like, so the major liquidity has been swept here, and we got the fair value gap get righted. So we can expect the draw would be the previous day high at least, if I'm not wrong. So this is what I expect the draw for today. As far as now, I like to see this candle close and a lot of things like that. So if we go to daily time frame, it would be the previous day high, and it's aligned coupled with this fair value gap, like previous day daily fair value gap. So it's obviously you can expect drop down, fill all the gap, sweep the liquidity. So so 4 hour we got a really nice sweep. You can clearly see the sweep, right? You can clearly really nice sweep. And I like to see what's going to happen in the rest in this 43 minutes. If it's hold, then the story might be different. If it's stand through, we should look for high prices. So this is the 8 o'clock. So obviously 8:30 news did something here. This is the previous day expansion, right? So do we have any kind of I guess no, nothing. We don't have anything like drop, accumulation, manipulation, swept all the highs, then it distributed to the downside. Okay. So we got this accumulation drop all the way down. So this is our liquidity, and it's kind of accumulated here, swept this high, then it drop all the way lower, take this and this, almost this space, right? Okay, sounds good. Accumulation, manipulation. So the people identified, so Justin Verlin identified this is something like SMT. So he traded with this, but it's kind of not exactly happened. The next candle, 6 to 10. This is our 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, right? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So the 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock candle swept all the highs. The 2 o'clock candle start expanding over. So the expansion move happened in the PM session. In the AM session, it's kind of accumulated on both sides. Mm, okay, not bad. So I like to mark this liquidity though. So this is where the price recently swept. Color should be white. Color should be white. So this is the previous day high, and the major sell side liquidity has been taken here. So as soon as it's taken, it's a big displacement towards upside. Mm. So okay, so this is the initial break. Then a couple of days, I'll get. Uh, you can see the candle close in 1 hour. Nice. Let me check in 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, you can see like after this liquidity has been taken. Last down close, last series of down close candle closed above, trade all the way up, 830 pump, 845, nice pump towards upside. So this is the whole thing which I'm looking for, like what's going to happen inside this fair value gap. If it's flipped, uh, let me check why it comes. So wait for this 1 hour candle to close below. So according to me, the sunset taken, we got a clean last down close candle break and displays higher. So for this thing, we're targeting this thing. We are we are at a decent place, like nice pullback. So those thing we are at the OTE optimal entry point of the swing, and we also had this on our fair value gap, and which is also this is where it's break the structure. Right? This is where it's break the structure and displays lower. So what you need to be very careful inside this range. What's going to happen now? So overall, liquidity, social liquidity again, big pump to the upside, hits this 1 hour inefficiency, and let me check what's going to happen here. It's just a news pump, it won't hold. Then the draw on liquidity might be here and here. If it's hold, if this fair value gap hold, if it's get ran through, then you can target previously high. Consequent encroachment of previously high, that would be our target. So let's move on to 15 minutes. So in 15 minutes, we got a really nice displacement, and we had two fair value gaps, which is in the premium. So I don't know how it's gonna work. So this is the last form of fair value gap, and this is one more fair aligned with this levels. Like this is the manipulation, right? 930. So manipulating higher, then manipulating lower, then manipulating. Yeah, spend some time here, print SMT, manipulating higher, clean sweep. You can clearly see the sweep, right? One, two, three. Reason for this move is to serve this eye, is to take this eye out. That's the reason why it's move one more time higher. Boom. It's engineer the liquidity, drop down, print an SMT, and it start moving up. Take all the liquidity. It's a clean sweep. As soon as it sweep the liquidity, what happened? Liquidity clean swept. As soon as it's swept, you got a big displacement to the downside. It's holding, and this is also holding. Then what we can believe? We can believe out of because this is the accumulation. This is the accumulation manipulations with all the liquidity. Now it started displace, right? So as you can drop down, boom, 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 boom. This is how you can enter, bro. Like price, you clearly see, right? Price drop down, Instead of spending some time here, high, low, high, there's the break, there's the theater, survival gap, nice respect, blah blah. So entry would be like 315, 350 we got one entry, 3 2. So hmm. So we got this nice survival gaps in 15 minutes. That's kind of good. Good to know. So what I'm gonna mark. So I had to wait for that 1 hour candle to close, then I mark the full parallel gap. Now it's kind of a two. I don't know which one to mark, which one to focus on. But both are in the premium level. So I want to take the recently formed gap, which is right here. Recently formed the image gap. And I want to see the full 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, mm, in 5 minutes, as soon as price take this level, drop down, then it's move good, decent move towards upside for this whole spin. Okay. After 8:30 minutes, it was a good pump towards upside. We not only had this 15 minutes, but also we had the 5 minutes. Holy fuck, dude. So as soon as price reached the hardly 5 value, we print a high, print a low, swept, inversion. You got to change the state plus this inversion. So let me project this. It says you can expect the price to drop this to this point. I don't know how it's gonna work. So for example, if I'm the one shorting here, like as soon as it's close below, I short the market with the stop at this high. So expecting the 15 minutes which is the consequent encroachment. But around this point, I get my missed one. One to one, we are out. Risky 500, making 500, we are out. But it's not good, bro. It's not good. 1:1 is not survivable. It's not a survival thing. It's not going to be good. Have to wait, have to wait, have to wait. You have to have the proper balance. You have to have the proper idea. With that idea, you have to play the game. So if it works towards the direction, then it's good. If not, it's all right. Okay. Tap the 50% of the 15 minutes gap. You see the last candle step. We can see the break. We can see the candle about to flip. If it's flipped, then the game is pretty different. So technically it's hit the TP1 like almost 50% consequent encroachment of the fair value gap, right? So pitch trade higher, swept, and it is not only of hardly but also 15 minutes. It gives a really nice reaction in 1 minute, but 906, right? So what happened here? High, low, no, sorry, but holding the price, swept the first leg. As soon as price was below this level, I entered. Like what my stop with those high. My target would be like if I get a break below, I will break on my trade. That would be making me, but it's something interesting. So we are 50% level here, so we are good to go. So 1 more minute for the market open. Let me see what's going to happen. So that I need to check the extend. Mm-hmm. 9:30. Did it dump for the did it dump for pumping actually? No, I got it. Where's the drop? We not only have this gap, but we also have this gap. Now move into the lower time frame. If the both 15 minutes get inverse, we can expect some drop, right? So we got to change the state, drop lower. We inverted this candle here, and the following candle when it's come to the market open, it's keep on rejecting the consequent encroachment of this 15 minutes, but also this candle got inverted here. The candle open, it's rejected and drop lower. So it seems like you can target lower prices, at least this seems like. In 5 minutes, you can clearly see that inversion, right? See it? We got this 5 minute inversion here. Market open, rejected that inversion, start a sell off. So where you can expect. So if I move to 15 minutes, this is where I can expect the draw. So this will be, if both flipped, this will be my first target, and this will be my second target. But we are inside this fair value gap. Let me check what's going to happen inside this range. Mhm. If this got inversed, you can expect the draw should be this, and the following draw should be that. Look. If there is if there is no market open, then this should be my entry, bro. Because the price reacting someplace is not something random. It's something so important, right? But it's kind of certain reaction. You are already know to the breaker to this again. So you can clearly see the price talk here in terms of set. So I'm 15 almost got flipped, bro. So these two fair gets got flipped here. Price drop down to the breaker. If there is no reaction here, then we can expect the draw should be lower. Let me see. So already flip this gap, bro. It's we just wait for the candle to close. Break. Same thing about this. We have to break this resistance, sweep the liquidity trade all the way up. There is no pullback trade all the way up towards this inversion, right? Towards the inversion. towards that level and hardly survive again. And we get everything got flipped. So 90% of the time, this is the confident draw, and this would be the final draw. If I have 1 minute, I'm holding the five value. I already gave the change the seat, and the big five value right here got inverted, inverted, and we can see the following aspect. And you can see the rejections. Country stop at this one. It's beautifully humble. Without this one is already Asian has been taken. You know, what about this, bro? How can I fucking shot here? I don't know whether it's going to hold and push the pace higher or it's going to dump like this. Now I'm good. Now I'm expecting the pressure, but it's not giving anything low. It's kind of falling down, 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 down towards the target. The first time we got inverter, second handle new first break. So almost it's getting towards the target. So we got that inversion. Next time we drop, 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 keep on dropping, drop. Hmm. Maybe this is the entry or what? Maybe this is an entry, or maybe this tap is an entry. I don't fucking know, bro. That's a problem. I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen during the market open. In 1 minute, if you see, there's nothing here in this valley, only this valley. So change the state, we got what? We got this inversion and this valley. We mark this out. If you just mark this out, we got a clean inversion and you can see how beautifully it respects the consequent encroachment and displays lower. This is where you can enter to the stop with height. That would be nice. And it also created a gap, that gap beautifully holding the price. So obviously you can expect the draw would be at least this low. Then if it's low, then it's London lowers the target. It's gone down 24. I doubt so. எனக்கு கேட்டு தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம் அது எனக்கு பார்க்கக்கூடாது எனக்கு பார்க்க தேவையில்ல அப்படின்ட்டு என்னோட ஸ்வீச் என்ன பண்றதுன்றாலும் தேவை ஒரு கான்ட்ராக்ட் போட ஒரு ட்ரேட் எடுத்துக்கிறோம் for me if I want to trade I will trade here stop but I want to close my position inside this stage. I don't know what's going to happen. As soon as it gets flipped, we are good. We can hold. And one more thing that while get that got flipped, it's beautifully holding the price. There is no price close above the consequent encroachment of the fair value. It's nice respect and drop down. Nice drop down at 932. Then what happened? That fair value gap, which created the first printed fair value gap, you can clearly see the nicely holding the price. So we got this inversion, we got the displacement, and this value got hold. So nice created this gap and this getting tapped, drop level. I don't have any plans, bro. I just simply just based off emotions. That's the problem. This is some narrative. I have some bias here, so I can go for short because this is not a random level. The for the whole swing, this is the OTE of the swing, and this is where we got the higher time frame travel H1 fair value gap, which is respected, and we also get the M15 inversion. So the fair value gap that so far holding the plane got ran through, and we revisit that fair value gap. So it might act as inverse. So we got that inversion fair value gap. This fair value gap and price reach the breaker plus for this swing, it's give the valid pullback. So we can go for short then now and see some continuation to its downside. So my only barrier for me is this M15. If I'm not seeing M15, so what's my bias? My thing is this is the only area which I can afraid of. Then nothing else I can fear. So this would be my first target, and this is my second target. Sounds good. That sounds good. It is any specific spot or is just a random line? Wait. Hmm. Let me see what's happened here after this take. Let me see what's happened here, bro. But this is not a random level for the swing. This is a consequent encroachment level. So that we get the nice innovation. So so we can expect the price reach this spot. And I like to see what's going to happen inside this big fatty fair value gap. If it's swept the high, then some inversion, we can target lower prices. If it's just inverted, then draw would be higher. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's wait and see. So we got our inversion right here and price now trade into that inversion gap. Let me see how it's composed. So this big 15 minutes gap got completely flipped, bro. This gap's got completely flipped. So inside this range, I can be bearish and targeting this lower price. So that's it because it's already this is already of the price, and this is our inversion. You can see it's maybe the inversion. This is all my file gets swept, flip all the gaps. So and it's respecting this breaker. So I like to see what's happened here. That's decide everything, right? That will decide everything. Okay, so this is the 50% level respecting. So I'm just going to 1 minute. Let me see what's going to happen here. So as soon as price, okay, as soon as price drop into that consequent encroachment of the 50 percentage, this number, this is we got what we got that inversion, and next I'll drop into that inversion. Nice hold, close above. Let me check. The thing is, still still I'm confused. I'm not confused to be honest. It's flip all the gaps. So now I think, not think. It's since it flip all the gap. I like to see this family up to hold and push the price lower. That is what my expectation is. Nice drop to all the way towards that initial break, right? So this is that initial break. If you go to 5 minutes, it will be clear. So this is that initial inversion. This is the candle which inverted this swing. The last hour where we got that. And for this whole swing, this is the 50% level. So bro, that's good. You're tapping that fair value gap 5 minutes. It's good 1 minute. I like to see something so obvious. I like to see something so obvious so I can short. Otherwise, I don't want to. Otherwise, I don't want to, bro. You can see the respect, bro. You can see the respect of the line. Drop all the way down. You can see the respect price stopped at the equilibrium consequent encroachment of this thing, and the body stayed above. Let me check what's happening further. Okay, this tap, nothing much to talk. Okay, we tapped and okay, okay, sounds good. Tap that 5 minutes. We got our change in the state of Delhi. Created a gap here. Mm-hmm. 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 No, oh, 10 o'clock I join. Fuck. Well, you can obviously expect the race straight into this job, but don't get confused. So we inverted all the gaps and we created this bearish gap. So we can probably expect that trade straight into that high rate. Holy fuck! What the fuck is this, bro? Why don't you? Yes, bro. Yeah. சொன்னேன்டா. What you're trying to do, bro? You keep on looking for entry. You're looking for buy. If it's flipped, you're looking for sell. If it dump, that's not a trading. That's gambling. You should have the proper plan, and you should wait for the plan. Then you execute. Here, you're not putting any trades, even though it flipped, even though it's respect and drop lower. You don't expect any prices. You can enter here, or else you wait for this gap to respect. So it's drop down respecting that first printed family gap beautifully. So as soon as it's closed, we enter our position here and put the stop loss at the swing high and targeting this. So according to me, this is the upfront place I can target straight to the target. So it's not reacting a random place for that whole swing. If we go to 1 hour, it's very clear. And for this whole swing, it's a 50% level, which is a breaker, consequent encroachment of the breaker holding. So we got what as soon as it's reached that spot, price start to consolidate a bit. So price inverting that gap. So we expect the price to reach to at least to our 15 minutes gap, but the thing is, it's not ready yet, quite ready yet, right? Okay, now we can let me see how this gonna work. We can stop right here. So it's keep on accumulating spread. I get the candle close. So I entered with one contract with $38 risk. My break even point would be here. This would be the break even point. Please load. So we got already got the break and retest. You can clearly see it's holding. As soon as price break this low, you can break even the trade. Right, so the candle to close. So this is where I want to break on it. Let me see its break swept the high. Mm-hmm. One thing though, if it's swept, if it's inverted, we can buy and targeting this. Yeah, that's obvious. I like to see the speed. That's all I want. Be patient, be patient, be patient. Please rebalance. Tap the 5 minutes drop down. What's going to happen here? No, I don't find anything. We like to see the speed first. Should swept. That's good. So that's okay. Okay, break again. So we entered of this entry. Okay. Oh, it's fucking mistake here. The idea is very simple. Holy fuck. No, no, no. So the whole idea is if it's flip, you're done. Yeah, you're respecting it. I'm respecting the girl. So, yeah. Hmm. Okay. So, wait. Mhm. So, get out of the hand. Hmm. Tipo, ela não, ela come na prima e todo. If it is an inversion, then it's all right for me. The can be close above, we like to see the clean listed, electric scooter test list. but still it's not ready. No emotion, nothing. Yep, it's not it. Yeah, not it. Yeah. First accept. You need to see the story of the flip. Actually, not right. relatives. Sorry, Android. We noted the cab. I like to see a displacement above in order to like what? I like to see this candle to close above in order to move start to this point. But it seems like not happening so far. It seems like it's not going to work. Okay. To see that innovation, I like to see that's breakable, so we can break on that week, but it's not. But the risk is very small, right? So you don't need to panic. I like to see step is slow. Not just $200 down, but it's a good try.